Baltimore native and female rapstress Rican Da Menace has been making a name for herself and making sure that she leaves her mark in this rap game. Her lyricism and her hustle has earned her collabs with the likes of Lola Brooks and Moneybagg Yo. But as with most rappers, Rican's rise to the top did not come without tragedy. In February of 2021, Rican was shot 6 times while out in Cali sitting in her vehicle. She was shot in the pinky, one bullet went straight through both of her legs, and the other ones grazed her thighs. The motive behind the incident is unknown to even Rican herself, but she did go into the details that she could share on the podcast, The Progress Reports segment, Skipping Class.
I was in Cali. I really don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know if it was just some hating that shit. I don't know if it was like, I wasn't even with nobody to even be settled, so I don't know for real. But I didn't feel nothing. But then once I got to the hospital, like, oh, you ain't get shot no major. You know, your finger a little messed up. We gonna fix that. Your legs, it just went straight through and you just got grazed a couple places. But she was like, you is very lucky. Like, that shit, because my car, that shit was like shot in the head, rest and everything. So they like, I don't know how. But I was sitting up and they was on the side of me. So I don't know how the fuck they missed me, but that was definitely good. And I didn't even know I got shot, but I seen like rips in my pants. I'm like, obviously something just happened, but I ain't feel shit. I see my finger was big as shit. Like, my finger was the size of a golf ball. Like, that's how I knew I got hit in my hand. Oh, shit. Yeah, that shit crooked. I can't bend it or nothing. Oh, damn. I can ball it up in the fist, but I can't I can't straighten it up. So God was definitely with me at that time, because like, that's real ironic. An ambulance was already right there and I didn't bleed out.
Prior to and after the shooting incident, Rican was signed to Dymond Management, a husband and wife duo where the husband worked as the manager and the wife worked as the stylist. For the remainder of 2021, Rican locked down in the studio and began recording song after song after song. And on February 10th of 2022, all of that hustle and grind paid off as Rican signed her first deal with Columbia, making her the first female rapper ever to sign a multi-million-dollar deal without ever putting out a single. In 2023, Rican became pregnant and she continued to grind it out, making tracks in the studio and recording her videos. Things seem to be looking up for her, but that is until March of 2025 when Rican took to her TikTok story with a story time about her management and what was going on behind the scenes. To watch Rican's full story time uncut and uninterrupted, head over to my other channel, Circus Press Box, here on YouTube, and be sure to subscribe while you're there.
2020, I had met management. They had followed me on Instagram. They DM'd me and was like, you have potential, we want to meet with you. She's like, yeah, we're going to be management. Boom, I signed some papers with them. I paid them money to be my manager. See, that was the first fuck up. They explained to me we're management, we don't pay for nothing. Okay, I guess $5,000 was to lock in studio time. I don't know what the fuck.
Fast forward to 2021 when Rican was shot. She was flying back and forth from her home in Cali to management in Atlanta. Due to her injuries and the stress of traveling, management suggested that she move with them to Atlanta into their space in their basement of their home.
They told me, oh, forget about your place in Cali. Just come live in Atlanta and just work. It'll be easier. I was crippled, so me being in Atlanta was way easier than me being in Cali and flying back and forth, and I probably wouldn't be focused, you know what I'm saying? I had the nurse come to the house. I was in the studio every day working every day.
With Rican now in their home and her money more accessible, her management team's demands for funds kept coming.
They said, we're not a label, we don't pay for nothing, so you're gonna have to pay for yourself, you're independent. I said, okay. They told me marketing costs $250,000. I'm like, that's a lot of money. He like, we need the money for marketing. You don't want to drop and flop. You want to have marketing. You want to be seen. If you drop, you don't want nobody to not see it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So every month, they come into the basement where my room was at. We need 50,000. We need 50,000 here. We need 50. I gave them 50,000 one month, like 50,000 another month, and then like 70,000 the last month. I'm like, damn, like, that shit high, like, damn. So then they like, yeah, okay, well, this is enough to get started, you know what I'm saying? So we can shoot a video for this. Not the full amount, but we can shoot a video and we can work this 120. I'm like, cool. They talking about the video, 40,000. Get them 40,000. What we doing? I fucked up because I should have been looking at where the money was going, seeing who was getting paid what, getting the breakdown from the directors, because I don't know if that fucking video was really $40,000. Okay, 120 plus 40, that's already 160. Then they hit me up. Yeah, see, we need 22,000 for all your beats. Give them 22,000. Like, I'm funding my own career. $200,000 in. And then the female, she was doing my hair. I'm paying for my own wigs. I'm paying thousands of dollars each time I get my hair done. Oh, you want a new wig? That's $1,000. Oh, you want these new outfits? That's it. Mind you, she's telling me, oh yeah, we need to go get you outfits. We're not going to fucking Ross and Rainbow. We're going to Saks, Neiman Marcus. I'm Chanel boots, Dior bags. I'm buying all my designer. Like, I done spent so much fucking money out of pocket for my look, for my image. They telling me we're not paying for nothing. We already paid for shit for another artist and they didn't want to pay us, so we're not paying for nothing. They told me that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Giving them all this money.
But the buck didn't stop there. Because as Rican moved closer to her Columbia deal, there was still more plotting and scheming that was going on for this management team duo to sink their claws further and deeper into not only her bag, but her career as well.
We're going to label meetings. We're playing my music. I'm about to get signed. Finally, a deal come about. And these labels talking, they're like, yeah, Columbia wants you on the meetings. I meet, you know what I'm saying, people on that team, and they want me. But before we signed the deal, this is how they got me. They were like, yeah, we want to drop before you get signed. We want to drop, like, right away. We don't want to have to wait on the label. Mind you, throughout the whole month, I'm trying to drop something. It's been a whole year, 2021, the whole year I was recording. I'm like, damn, when can we drop something? He like, oh, it's not time yet. So I'm like, well, when the fuck is the time gonna be?
According to Rican, this is where the plot got thicker, because now not only was her management team trying to find a way to cut in on her Columbia deal, it looked like they were trying to bring in an investor who would also be digging into her wallet.
So if you don't want to have to wait on the label, we're gonna assign you to an investor. Investor, like, what they want? Like, well, the investor gonna want, I think they said 40 or 50%. You're not gonna have to pay for nothing though. You can focus on your artistry, you don't gotta do nothing. We go to the Intercontinental. This fake ass fucking investor is there. They had the investor talking to me, and mind you, I'm drunk as fuck. The female then gave me a whole bunch of champagne. They got champagne everywhere. I'm drinking. I'm not even 21 yet. And the bitches got me drinking before I signed some shit with no lawyer present. I'm trusting them because they're my team. I'm trusting them because I've been with them for a couple years. I'm listening to the investor and he's like, yeah, so I'm gonna pay for everything. You don't gotta worry about nothing. You just gonna sign this and I take it from here. So then my team, my management is like, yeah, it's gonna be good. You gonna be all set. Like, you know, just sign this so you don't have to worry about nothing. Basically, since it was two of them, they wanted me to sign to management with the girl, and then I didn't fucking understand it. I didn't understand it, and that's why I fucked up bad. But I just knew I was moving her to management. So I'm like, okay. So I signed fucking 100 fucking papers, signing my fucking life away. And I'm like, y'all sure this cool? They're like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, all right, bet.
It's not uncommon for an artist to have an investor to front the money for their projects and get their percentage off of the back end. However, Rican's management, as we have heard through her own account, was not normal management. And every step that they took was not to secure a bag for Rican and her future, but more so to secure a bag for them and their future off of Rican's back. It's just unfortunate that she would find out a little too late.
A couple months later, they keep talking about this label. They telling we in the studio with other artists, they like, yeah, we got a label. I'm looking around like, what label? I've been with y'all a couple years. I ain't never heard y'all say y'all had a label. So even one of the artists asked me, like, yeah, Rican, you signed to their label? I said, no, them just my managers. Whole time, they tricked me. They finessed the fuck out of me. Because I'm young and I'm underage and they knew I didn't have a lawyer present and I'm drunk and I was by myself and I just got shot and I was fucking vulnerable. So one day they were still talking about this label. I'm like, y'all got a label? They in the front seat driving. Yeah. I'm like, when I'm signed to it? They like, yeah. Bitch, that's sneaky. How the fuck is I'm signed to your label? Makes sense. It makes none. How's I'm signed to your label? Like, what the fuck? No, what do you mean? Damn bitches had me sign a fucking 360 deal. And they ain't put up $1. They want to have a meeting. I'm like, what's up? They like, yeah, well, we know we're wrong, but we do that in case the artists get big and want to leave us. Bitch, you don't do that. Especially when the fuck you didn't put up no money. How the fuck, if anything, y'all supposed to be my manager, y'all supposed to put me in position, you a boss, you paid for everything, we're gonna make you sign to yourself. They knew they was dead ass wrong, like, bitch, so I'm like, well, where the fuck is my money at? You're credited. What? Do you mean I'm credited? Credited with what? I still ain't get none of my money back in the video that I spent $40,000 on, still not out, and I don't have no contract to the $22,000 beats. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are y'all scamming? I'm thinking we're a team and I should have smacked the shit out of both of them. I'm already signed. I already signed and I already done fucked my whole life up. My career, fucked everything up. Now it's time for the deal. I'm like, shit, I might as well just get some of my money back. Sign a deal with Columbia. They talking about when I get my deal, they're taking out another $140,000 out for expenses. I said, what expenses? They took out that money for styling. Bitch, you telling me that day that the female told me put this purse with them shoes that I bought on, that's a $2,500 styling fee? Where's all of this money coming from? Where's all, y'all finessing? How the fuck is y'all taking $140,000 more out of my advance on top of y'all percentage, on top of y'all fucking 70% that y'all taking another $138,000 out? I'm just like, yo, y'all is geeking. So at that point, I ain't even argue with them. I'm like, all right, cool. Come on, let's just go to the bank. Just give me that lawyer ass shit that y'all about to give me. Just give me the crumbs so y'all get the fuck on my face. We go to the bank, I get my money. I could have flight the next day, never seen them ever again. Y'all bitches fake. That shit is weird. And that shit has been fucking up my motherfucking career since then. That's why the fuck I'm not dropping. That's why the fuck I'm not doing nothing, because they're not paying for shit. And I'm not paying for shit either. If y'all bitches about to get my money, fuck bitch. What the fuck? Why am I about to keep putting more money into myself for y'all to take everything? That's crazy. And it just pissed me off. And I really wanted to come on here to tell y'all to watch what the fuck y'all are signing. Make sure you got your peoples with you. Make sure you got a lawyer. Make sure you got something. Because I got a whole fucking daughter now. And that one dumbass mistake that I made 3 years ago fucked up my whole career. I got a whole baby now and I can't even be who I want to be because I got these hating ass bitches holding me back and scamming other people because they knew all this, seeing me, seeing my lamb truck, seeing my chain, seeing all of this, thinking that's gonna be them. That's not gonna be you. I told them, like, listen, can y'all just let me go, please? Like, I got a whole baby. I'm trying to do something with myself. This is my only way out. I don't want to live that life I'm living no more. You know what I'm saying? Just let me go, please. They're like, no. This whole situation is just so fucked up because they knew what they were doing. I'm literally the only artist on the label. But if I'm not now, I was the first. Like, they made it up when they see me. They knew my potential. It's just really fucked up, yo. And even now, like, they know my situation. And they be taunting me like, nobody can save you. If you don't give us this amount of money, you might as well quit music forever. We're going to take down everything you do. Like, on some evil ass shit. Like, they know they're being evil, and it's just fucked up. Like, they literally just texted me. You might as well retire. We're going to take down everything. Everything you try to do, we're going to block it. Everything. I own your face. I own, like, it's some Illuminati weird ass slavery shit they on. I don't know what the fuck they on, but bitch, they is on something.
Unfortunately, Rican would soon find out that their words were not just words and that it was not going to be easy to just get up and walk away from the management team that duped her into a label deal. Recently, she announced that she was working on a project with longtime friend Krishan. Krishan has been very supportive of Rican and vice versa over the years, and the two sat down with Angela Yee on Lip Service to discuss their upcoming project together.
So talk to me about the new project.
It's called God's Child, and it's basically though, like, it's just like saying everything, like how I just overcame everything. Like, I'm still here for a reason. I done been through so much, and it's like that's the type of music I want to put out there. I'm not interested, especially because I'm not signed to nobody no more. So It's like I don't want to put out music that's to please the devil. The devil. That feel like the real devil. Like they like okay, that's cool. Let's put out this type of music, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's not what's in me.
Right. Yeah.
God's Child was released on April 10th of 2025 and was widely received by both Rican's fan base and Krishan's fan base as well. Along with that warm welcome was also some controversy as the previous management / record label sent out emails making good on their promise to Rican that they would take down any project that she attempted to do without them. In the email messages, they requested to know who had cleared the record and accused Rican of breaking her exclusive recording contract with them. They even suggested that if this was how business was going to move forward, that they wanted a buyout. Rican, forever the fighter, clapped back and said she hopes that they find another artist so that they could basically leave her alone, and ended it with a hashtag free me. Before Rican ended her video and her story time, she said that she wasn't sure if she was the only person on the label and that if there was anyone else on the label, that they should speak out. Well, it looks like there is another artist that was also underneath this same management slash record company, and she goes by the name of Big Topic. And Big Topic has a similar story to Rican's, only her story gets a little more dark and a little more twisted.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Rican Da Menace is signed to the exact same label that I'm signed to. The same people that's been finessing her since she was like 19, 20 is the same people that been finessing me since my song blew up. The same people that kidnapped me, tried to steal some money from me, didn't accomplish it. Tried to say they was gonna get me shot and killed, didn't accomplish it. I think it's about time we all get exposed, because y'all been popping y'all shit. Y'all been finessing a lot of artists, and I think that people are scared to say your name because of some defamation of character shit. But it's like, I don't got shit for you to take any fucking ways. And nothing that I'm saying is a lie. You kidnapped me and I got the proof.
Big Topic has a big story to tell, and she definitely has more to say. But we're gonna end this video here for now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section below. Hashtag free them in the comment section, and I will see y'all in the next video where we'll get into Big Topic and her story. Thanks for watching.